Right, morning. It is currently Wednesday and it's absolute carnage in here. I created chaos in there last night. We've been selling some gardener hooks for a little while now, and we took them off sale because we were doing basically bundles with them. So I created chaos in there. There's loads of parcel stuff that needs sorting out, which I'm going to do in a second because my wife Chloe will be in, and she will go nuts if that isn't cleared and we haven't got everything organised. Well, she won't go nuts, that's not fair. She'll just go a little bit crazy. The fridge is gonna hopefully, is the fridge on? The fridge looks like it's on. So Neil's outside doing the maggots. I'm gonna make a coffee and then we'll see what happens today. We've got CC Moore arriving today. So yeah, it's a nice day, weather's good. We should hopefully get a few people coming in, getting the maggots and the ground bait. But yeah, I'll get a coffee and then I'll show you what chaos I've made outside. Oh, in there. Right, this is how I like to start my day, with a nice coffee. In the shop, we give out teas and coffees to anyone that comes in and buys anything really. So I'm sure I'll make Neil one in a minute as he does the maggots. But in here we even have little syrups. One of my favourites is this little caramel one. Little squirt of that on a morning gets you going. Little stir. That's it. Right, let's go and sort this mess out. Utter carnage in here. It's like an organised chaos. I wouldn't even say it's organised, to be honest. This is one of the things that I was doing last night, actually. I was sorting out these gardener hooks. So one of the deals that we did on the fishing outlet side is basically clear out a range of hooks from Gardener. So you're not talking like 5 packs. You're talking a lot more than that, and they're all in boxes. So we've done a whole run of selling them, and then we did the mystery like the mystery bundles with them. I took what was left off sale to give us chance to count up what's left. So I counted the majority up last night. They're currently all on the floor, and I'm about to get them back in these boxes. So they're all up here. This is where they all are here. This is one of the rooms that we pick from. One of the things I need to do is basically match up the hooks to the right box. There's 2 ways of doing that. Unfortunately, these don't have a product code on the back, so I either know which code matches the hook, or I use my phone, and then I can find out very quickly which hook, which pattern matches the box, and then I can just load them up. So when Chloe comes in, she can get it all sorted. So that's the first job. We've had a customer in the shop as well, which is good. They bought a little bit of stuff. So I'm going to spend the next half hour just sorting these out, so we get a little bit more organised. Where do I start? That is the question. Right, I've done all the covert ones. So part of this gardener deal was we had covert, which are the ones that are coated, and then we've also got the black nickel, which are the uncoated, which are slightly cheaper. And I've just got to find the right listing on here. Black nickel bulk. And then all I'm doing is I'm getting these hooks. So these are in size 10 barbed. This is a little bit laborious, but you have to do it. This is the beauties of it. Incisor size 10 barbed. So this is FWH10. I should really know all these codes off by heart, but I don't. FWH10 is over here. So I get all those hooks and hope they're going to fit in there. They might do. I'm not sure. It's quite full. There's a random pack of size 6s there. So this is the box. I just have to put them all into there. So the deal is, on these black nickel ones, you get 5 packs. So this is a trade pack. That's how they normally would have gone to a tackle shop, and they would buy one of those, put it on the shelf, and then sell packs individually. But we do things a little bit like Costco, where you buy more, you save more. So it's £2.49 for 5 packs of hooks. The covert ones are £4.99 for 5 packs of hooks. So it's still very, very reasonable. That is done. Tidy up the mess. Keep some of these. What we try and do is recycle a little bit of the packets that we get. So these are the hooks that these are the packs the garden hooks came in, and we keep them in that box there because up here we've got big rolls of PVA, which we also got off Gardener, and we repackage them off those, and we use those plastic pouches to put the PVA in. So we're trying to reduce our costs so we can pass on the savings. Right, this is our maggot station outside while the weather's nice. We like to give as fresh maggots as we can in the shop. We do post some out. I've actually got an order in as well for some casters, so they'll be going out today. But we've got a few things going on out here. These are the casters which are turning. A little bit of water on that sawdust. They'll be turning, and Neil will get hopefully get a couple of pints off those today. And then yeah, we're just riddling through. So these ones, you get all the rubbish ones, you know. You see it on there, you've got all the rubbish ones on top. And then you've got under there some nice fresh ones, and then we put them inside. So the customers are happy with the bait that they've got. But that's it really. The maggots are, yeah, they're just getting processed now, and we'll get them in the shop and they'll look all nice. Okay, we have come out to the little back garden, well, big back garden behind the shop. Lovely little area here where we can demo some of these products. One of the clearance deals that we've got in at the fishing outlet recently are the Dominator RS rods from Sonic. They're a lovely rod. I think when you're spending around 100 quid normally retail on a rod, they're a good quality rod. So these are normally around that price, but we're doing them half of that price because of you know, these companies, they want to clear stuff. We can take advantage and buy the whole lot and then pass the savings on to you. So yeah, we've got a 10-foot £3 test curve. So they're great for, you know, if you're doing a bit of boat work or if you're on the canals, they're perfect for any of that. They're £3 test curve, so they're still quite pokey. So you comfortably handle, you know, some of the bigger lakes that you go on. They feel quite stiff. Yes, they're a brand new rod that I'm holding, but they, you know, for a £3 test curve, they're a nice rod. And then together with that, we've got a 12-foot. These are pretty much half price. They're around 50 quid a rod, but they do feel quite stiff. So, you know, if you were rating it as a test curve, it is rated at £3, but you could quite comfortably chuck this quite a long way. They've got lovely woven carbon, 1K woven carbon on them. The 12-foot rods have got a 50mm guide on the butt ring there, and then they've both got the DPS reel seats from Sonic. Sonic are very well known for their rods. They do very good rods, and these reel seats can house the bigger pits if you do have them. They've got a lovely, what's that called? Shrink. That one's shrink, isn't it? So they've got a lovely shrink wrapping on the bottom there. They're a nice slim blank. So they're not heavy. They're a nice rod. Like I say, if you're spending 100 quid, you know, retail on a rod, you're going to get a good quality product. Pick these up half price. Now we've got quite a few of them available, but we're selling them, I think, in sets of 2s and 3s. That is purely so we can give them to you at the best price, because we still have to pay postage, unfortunately. If you come into the shop, we might be able to do you even better deal, but if you need them posting out, they're on the website right now.
Still in there? Still there? Gone. Gone?
Yeah.
Missed it.
Where's it gone?
I kept the net up that end wide, but you can eventually run out the door.
Oh, cool, well done.
But I've knocked that down now.
That's all right, we'll get that. As long as nothing's gone down the back.
Can you poo anywhere?
Nothing's gone down the back, is it?
No, I've just done it.
Oh, well done.
Oh, bird in the shop.
Not that, so he couldn't come up this far. He eventually went down.
Yeah, problem solved. Get a little shot of those. Put it in the sun. New, what are they called? Zigaliner kit. New Zigaliner kits from ESP. Available soon. This is the beauties of restocking. You have to go through and you can't, there's no point just restocking everything because some things don't sell as well as others. So stock control in a shop and selecting the right products to put in a shop, I think it's a learning curve really, but over time you find out which products sell. Obviously it changes throughout the course of a year, but yeah, we're just in a process of still learning a little bit about what sells, but we're getting there. Some products go through like little stages where like something like this, I was just saying to Julian, something like this, the rig tool from ESP, it's quite a new product. We sold what we had initially straight away, ordered more, and then they went out of stock, so you can't get any. So if you could preempt that and buy, you know, more than what you think you're going to need, you know, it would stand you good for the future. But now I know to keep these in stock. Anything else? I mean, you could just restock the whole lot, but there's no point.
I think 2 packs of mixers. You don't mind.
Oh, the mixers, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Oh, I thought this was going to be a heavy box. It said 68 kilos on it. I picked it up thinking it was going to be, it's like, yeah. Probably, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, CC Moore's just arrived. I'm not going to put it out, Neil's going to put it out. Go. Might get a few little punters on, won't it? Wow, I can't believe this is still being soaked up. This is, are you recording? I keep saying that. We had a customer in earlier and it was my mistake. I've been putting these new goos, which are very nice by the way, but the Sriracha one had a terminal error, terminal ending, and it flipped over and luckily the customer saw it quickly and they picked it up. But it's meant we have had a spillage down here and it really, really smells. And this has just been soaking it up. I thought I'd leave these and yeah. Don't put goos on the corner of there. We need to move them back. By the way, huh? Yeah, if you need goos, We have a nice selection. You can see they've gone down a bit, but yeah, if you need some goos, we've got them, and the new ones. We'll have to get another Sriracha out, actually. Let's go and get that. Right, it's come to the time of the day to get the last of the orders out. I've not really done too many of them today. Chloe's been doing most of them. One of my jobs with the parcels is the mystery boxes. We do quite a lot of these mystery boxes. We've done them since we started the fishing outlet, simply because we get a lot of the clearance stuff in, and yeah, a lot of the stuff warrants going into mystery boxes just because of the prices on it. So I've packed one up here. That was a £75 mystery box. It's just full of loads of random stuff. And I'm going to pack this one up and I'll show you exactly what's in it. I think this one is a £100 mystery box. So the way it works is if you buy a £100 one, roughly you get 200 quid's worth of stuff at retail, obviously. But I'm overly generous normally with the mystery boxes, and you tend to get a little bit more than probably what some of the other retailers put out. So I'll show you what this one has got in it. In there is a tackle box from NGT. It's one of the big ones. Useful bit of kit if you end up, you know, you have loads of little bits and pieces you want to put in to a box that you don't have anywhere for. So that is in there. And then we've got here is a compact carry-all from Gardner. In this one, you can actually put one of the smaller buckets that's like that kind of size. They fit inside. They used to come with them, but when I bought the remaining stock, they didn't include the buckets. So they're quite a useful bit of kit, these, and you can buy them on the website just like this. You don't have to buy a mystery box. So that's going in there. And then this is a smaller version, but this is a lead and accessories pouch. That's going in. Already there, at retail wise, we're probably already at 30, 40, 50. We're at about 50, 60 quid just with those bits alone. We've got a bag of boilies, best part of a tenner. I won't add all this up, but you can see where we're going. We've got a couple of pots of hook baits there. They're going in. Try and give a little bit of variety. A few leads that I put in a little bag there. They're going in. And then we've got some lines. You've got a bulk spool, 1,000 metres of line. That's worth 20 quid alone. These are worth probably a tenner. So you know it soon adds up. As you know, if you go in tackle shops, it doesn't take long to get to 200 quid. And I'm pretty confident if you were to add all of this up, it would be well over 200 quid by the time I get through this basket. We've got some Wolf batteries. On the face of it, you would think these are just normal AA batteries, but they are batteries that have a USB-C input on the side of them. So you can recharge them, but you could also recharge your phone or whatever you want. As long as it's USB-C, you can connect up to it, and they're very compact, so you can literally have a couple of the batteries in your pocket if you need to and charge your phone. Very useful bit of kit and very mystery box worthy, I think. You've got some lead core leaders, some ready tied Ronnie rigs, they're going in, some more lines. This is good for like a maybe a snag leader potentially, that's going in. I'm going to put one of those in there. You've got some corns, there's all sorts, and then this is just full of terminal tackle and hooks. So you've got hook honer, actually I need to keep that one out. So a hook honer from Thinking Anglers, PVA swivels, yeah, hooks, H-block from Ridge Monkey, loads of hooks, all sorts. Like, it's absolute shed loads of stuff that go in there. That's it, full to the brim box. If you're not happy with that, then yeah, I don't know how to keep anyone happy, but there you go. 200 quid mystery box and a 75 quid mystery box all done. Gonna get them sent out now. That's the next job. Guess the parcel weight. Right. It's not much heavier. 5.4. 5.1. 5.328. I'm the winner. Tell you what I should do, put some sawdust in. One of the things that we do is send out maggots and cassis. We're becoming more popular actually. We get an order to send them out, you know, fairly regular. So what I like to do is put a little bit of sawdust in them to keep them all good for their journey. Yeah, what I do is I put them in here. Give them a good little. I try and do this as late as possible in the day, just so that they stay as cool as possible. Take the air out of them. Stay as cool as possible. And then what I do is I put them in another bag. A good little story actually is when we first opened, we used to get our maggots from Willy Worms, and they used to post them with Parcel Force. And we had a delivery one day, and they'd all got in the back of the delivery driver's van. They were coming out of the back doors. It's quite funny. But now we get them from Ouse Valley, and Ouse Valley deliver them on a nice refrigerated van every Wednesday. Put them into one of those, and then it'll keep them a little bit fresher. Put them in a box. Jobs are good ones. So if you need any maggots, or if you don't have a shop near you, we've got you covered. Yeah, imagine that. Here you go, maggots on the way. 24-hour delivery we send them as well. 24-hour delivery. Right, last job of the day today at the fishing outlet. We just had to move this out the other side of the unit. This is what we used to send out all the boxes. We buy them in bulk on the pallet load. I've got to move all this into there, so it's all organised. But hopefully that's giving you a nice little insight into the shop and, you know, the day-to-day running, the chaos that goes on. You know, all those hooks on the floor this morning. By sorting them out, it makes, you know, the guys and girls that are working here, they can sort everything out, get the orders out on time, and yeah, have a smooth operation. But one of the things I need to do now, unload this, and I'll see you next time.